Hello guys, good morning, good day, and good night to you, Rotarius, right? Austerius here. So today we're starting a new build as a terrorist, Rune Mastery plus Neidan Mastery. It was requested by Arcadius using his channel points. And it also was requested by him that we're gonna use a throwing weapon for this build. Alright, I gonna oblige, and we're starting it right now. We also have Eldering and Requiem, Rat Tails, the Plague, yeah, the Tale of Plague, Requiem. We also have that those two games planned for today. However, how long we will be able to stream, that's very questionable. Again, our country under massive missile attack, the terrorist attack from Russia, the hidden infrastructure. In fact, half of the capital already without electricity because some important infrastructure was hit. There's also no water, and well, I'm like 20 kilometers away from capital. So I don't know when or how long we're gonna be able to stream today. There was actually one missile got down at here, like couple of 100 meters away from my house again. There was all the loud explosion, and all the cars were ringing, stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, like the terrorists. What you gonna take from them? They keep fighting with Ukrainian civilian infrastructure. Do you know the news about any civilian casualties yet? Because the attack just happened basically at 8 right hour ago. There is no much information about like few tidbits from people from other people, you know, no official information yet. Okay, anyway, starting our esoterist. Starting out with the terrorist will be like a quite interesting build, I would say so. Quite interesting build. Um, there also a lot of like well, maybe not a lot, but there's a couple of different ways to go around that build, to build it. Even with having like stated that we are only gonna use like throwing weapon for it.
You must. That plow horse.
We can use like a double throwing weapon, for example. We can go a single throwing weapon. You know, stuff like this. So yeah, a lot of ways to do it.
Hello, strength. We barely have minutes.
And I don't know what kind of okay, probably want torch here, right? It's like more damage. Usually, maybe it's not more damage. Let's go with X for this time. So yeah, let's look
I
at the
heard your
items we
things
have
for
first
you.
and foremost. We're gonna start with this Oracle gear, but we do have a limitation is our for range weapon, right? There's for range for throwing weapon. We have like level 3 throwing weapon. We do have technically this snowball without a level. It's a throwing weapon. Is it? It's not saying it's throwing, but I think it's throwing weapon. However, like I think it's a little bit too much of cheating if I take it right away. So yeah, maybe aiming for this hand with Liquor Goose. It's a throwing weapon, level 3. But the question, what kind of master you're gonna start with? I want it to be like intelligent build, so I want to maximize my intelligence. For that, I need to minimize my points spent into is a strength or dexterity, and we actually need a strength and dexterity for any rune weapons. So we want to get those from masteries. Dexterity and strength, we want to get it from masteries. Most of it, and then maximize intelligence. So we get a smash of elemental damage from my weapons, because I'm gonna go elemental damage. Throwing weapons, elemental damage, it's make like way more sense with this build. Both Rune Mastery and Neidan Mastery, both of them giving you
So long! If you're going out there, don't go unprepared.
intelligence,
It's not safe.
quite a few
Buy
points.
what you need here. Goodbye, my friend.
Does make a lot of sense to use it and use it for a main as a main means of dealing damage. Okay, we're gonna start with the potions here too.
A good day to you! Hermes guide you.
I'm gonna get myself potions of experience. Let's use that. I'm gonna get as fast level up here as possible too. And Grandpa is a Rune Master. It's probably gonna be Rune Mastery. Rune Master has a lighter than a feather, and I want to use Rune Weaponry as fast as possible too. Okay, here goes. Here goes. Level up. Level up. Let's get to the masteries. Let's get to the masters. So, Neidan Mastery giving you 3 intelligence, 1 dexterity. Alright. But in Rune Mastery giving you 2 intelligence and 2 dexterity and 1 strength, I believe. Okay, 1 strength, 2 intelligence, 2 dexterity. So it's better to start with Rune Mastery, climb the tree. We want to go Rune Weapon as my main means of attack. Alright, and then get a transmutation to make my weapon base damage into elemental later on. So we want to climb Rune Mastery as fast as possible here. But Rune Weapon, picking it right now doesn't make that much of sense. Yeah. Because, well, we don't have that much of intelligence, and we're not getting my damage from my weapon, and we're not getting that elemental damage. So we're just gonna forget about it for a while. We can get Rune Word Feather, strength requirements for the weapons a little bit later on, a Rune of Life a little bit later on. Currently, I want to maximize my, like I say, my points, strength, intelligence, dexterity to get those throwing weapons as fast as possible. I hope that makes some sense. So I also decided we're gonna go for now a plan instead of a double throwing weapon. We're gonna go and try a shield and a throwing weapon. When you're using a throwing weapon, you still can block with a shield. You still can block. And you only can't use like special active abilities with a shield with a throwing weapon, but that's okay because we don't have any of those. That's absolutely perfectly normal. Let's get the item filter to yellow items. Maybe we need some yellow items. Actually, don't know if we would. Maybe up until level 9 we would need level some yellow items, right? Let's grab it. Let's grab it. Grab it all. Teleport on a fountain right away. Are we actually streaming? Yeah, we're good.
You defeat. Please bring word.
The powerful shaman is dead.
Good morning, friend.
Let's see. Don't need any of those. Level 3 rings. We can use Zeus, of course. Cold resistance, intelligence. We want something with the stats, so we keep in those one. And buying a couple of potions here for myself. It's actually as many as possible.
Until next time.
Just gonna get like level 3, well, just now.
We were
Come
leading
here,
a
mate.
foxhole.
I don't believe we'll be able to equip that throwing weapon right away in level 3. Do we? Do we? Let's go and take a look. Let's go and take a look. So, I'm definitely gonna put one point into rune mastery. I'm gonna put that. Alright, there's a Thunder Strike. I was thinking about Thunder Strike as one of the spells here. It's it's kind of like what's called movement skills, more or less. Actually, lightning damage, second of stun. Does it have? It does have like kind of like AoE, I believe. Arc of attack, right? So how much we need for
You can
this? How
store
much we
your
need for
goods with
this?
me.
Like we can get some strength and dexterity from the shield over here. Absolutely want this. You know, let's
Your
pick
goods
up
are safe with
the
me.
rune word feather because minus requirements, strength requirements for all weapons and shields coincidentally are the weapons. Shield are the weapons. So yeah, like 58 strength requirement. So if I put like a 1 point over here, I get the shield, and then do the points, you're gonna self-sustain it. I'm gonna self-sustain it. Put some rings here. Cool.
Hail, traveler! Store
So now
your
what do we
things
need?
with me.
71 strength. We're on 61 and 95 dexterity, which is a little bit more problematic to get. I can get dexterity from. Okay. This is giving me 16 dexterity if I equip it. So 71 plus 60, getting into um 80 87 90. I will need 95. So like 2 more points into dexterity required here. Can't take the peon yet. All right. I can put something on a shield. I can put this essence of Aegis of Athena on the shield. Do we have actually the one with? Okay, let me see if you have something with that give me either strength or dexterity here. So let's open my Titan Quest Vault. Get me to Titan Quest Vault and see if the Aegis of Athena has is a bonus to strength or dexterity on completion. Alright. So we have health bonus. Okay, it does have strength bonus. Does have strength bonus. That's good. So it can give you 11 strength. That's double good.
Here I keep you. I can ease your load.
Yeah, we changed it. We changed it with a Titanicus Vault bonus in completion from health to strength. So that's gonna help me
Hermes guide you.
equipping my first throwing weapon. 72 strength already.
Don't forget armor for your arms and legs. They're important too.
72 strength.
We shall see you again, I hope. Good day to you.
Right, so that's like just enough strength-wise, so just enough. We require more dexterity, however. 16 dexterity. Well, Momentomori, welcome, welcome. Can't equip any artifacts yet. If there was a
Here I
ring with
keep
dexterity, that will be
Anything else?
perfect. But I don't have like we don't have the money to buy it.
Until next time.
So we can put one more point here. That's gonna give me additional 2 dexterity. It's gonna give me additional 2 dexterity. We're on 72. And let's actually look through my Titan Quest Vault again. Since maybe we can solve this too. So if I go to my throwing weapons, right? If I go to throwing weapons and take a look at all of those level 3 throwing weapons, maybe some of them have better dexterity bonus, so I can self sustain itself, right? There is one over here. It's green items. There's one over here. That's not the one. Hold it. That's not the one. That was 39. Okay, there's no this one over here. What about this? Oh, there's okay. That's Fenrir bite. Never mind. Right there it is. Double check this again. Okay, there's the Hand of Lycus again. So let's see if any of those have more dexterity than my current one. Level 5 is the lowest artifact level, right? Yeah, Tomori.
You can store your goods with me.
Unfortunately. So this one like it was 16 dexterity. This one 16 dexterity. 15 dexterity, 14 dexterity, 15 dexterity, 15 dexterity. Alright. So 16 dexterity is the maximum. 16 dexterity plus 72 equal 88. Right, so you need like 1 point to dexterity, which is I want to try to prevent it. Do we need to get another level actually to be able to equip it? Or find some dexterity, some gear that's giving you dexterity. Potentially we can get dexterity from some relics. Alright, the one we can put on the rings, for example. I mean, Essence of Zeus, you can put it on the weapon, giving me dexterity bonus, but you know, we need to switch it anyway. So, a demon blood with dexterity. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can put something on the rings that's giving dexterity bonus on completion. I doubt the demon blood giving you dexterity bonus. Charms. Let's see. Vitality bonus, change completion, defense, stun, damage to demons. So that's not gonna work. Anything else that we can put on the rings, like Eye Curse level 12. That's shields. Okay, so weapons, all armor. I mean, I can put this in an armor. This can give you a dexterity bonus. The pristine Plumelash, 5 dexterity. 5 dexterity. And can put 2 of them. So that's gonna sustain me. Right, Supreme intelligence, guys. Supreme intelligence. I should get some demon blasphemy as well. Fire resistance, damage to demons, vitality. Okay, get the one with vitality resistance. Alright. Fire resistance, energy leech resistance, stun resistance, health. I can take this one as well. Defense ability also good.
Along. I
Alright, so
can
what are we gonna
ease
do?
your
What are we gonna
load.
do? I'm gonna grab this pristine Plumelash, poison
Your goods are
resistance,
safe with me.
put it here. That's 77 dexterity, 77 plus 16, 19, 93.
I'll hold your things for you.
We need 95. And I need some other piece of gear here
Hermes
that
guide you.
I can put my Plumelash on. Let's see. There's a harness. That's not gonna cut it. Come on, guys, give me some gear that I can put on. Anyone? Any one of you fools? I guess I'm just gonna go to the cave. Simple didn't boars. Know your place. Dude, like they not dropping equipment. I'm gonna get like level up soon instead of like getting myself a gear. Last time got trapped me. I mean, this is probably a better weapon for now. Well, I guess we're leveling up, dude. Get them, got them. There's a chest here, potentially with some gear to take. Yeah. Okay, there is some gear. There is some gear.
A human. These creatures live like savages.
There is some gear, so let's see. Go back. I'm gonna get that throwing weapon. Are we? Are we? Because we got all the bloody shields. Really? That's the energy. We got all the bloody shields. Oh my god. Yeah, Rune and Rune Select DLC, I guess. Yes, it's Ragnarok DLC. It's a Ragnarok DLC. Okay, we just level up, put in some points, and we get in a Rune weapon on level 4. But it's possible to get it on level 3, guys. Like, very, very possible. If you only had, like, some other item to put here. Poison resistance, Blamelash on. Any piece of gear. How is throwing different from archery? Well, you can use... Fuck. You can use throwing a weapon with one hand. So we can dual wielding throwing weapons. Alright. And archery, you're just using two hands. And you also you can use the throwing weapon with one hand, mean you can use the shield in the other hand. So that's very different.
You can store your goods
However,
with
you
me.
can't use the
Your goods
shields.
are safe with
So,
me.
what suits your fancy?
You can use the shield's
We
active
shall see you
skills.
again, I hope.
You can use this while the archery will be still available. Another difference is that throwing weapons generally have less base damage. You know, less base damage because using it with one hand, and both have more base damage. But like, there's also some kind of like weapons like and range is lower. Yeah, I think the range a little bit lower, but it doesn't matter because the projectiles weapon, all the projectiles weapon have this bug when if you stay too far from an enemy, you can your projectiles can just stuck in terrain because of elevation difference. Especially true for DLC's content for DLC areas like Ragnarok and stuff. So yeah, you most likely throwing weapons or bow you fight in close range anyway. But then again, there's some throwing weapons like a Mjolnir, for example, have like way more base damage than any bows you can get, I believe. So it's very questionable in terms of a base damage. But initially, look at this.
I can ease
So like,
your
what do we have
load.
here? Like, we have level 3 from 13 to 14 damage and level 8 from 21 to 22 base damage. So the bow technically can get it higher. Like this one, level 18 for example, from 28 to 32, an additional 51 elemental damage. So this is actually already more than... but the bow can get like 100 something, I believe, on level 18. The Bramblewood bow, for example.
Hermes guide you.
Okay, we're climbing the mastery here, getting the stuff.
I'll hold your things for you.
But yeah, like with the throwing weapons, you also can use shield as a passive, so you can block with the shield, and it's giving you some survivability to you, giving another options like shields that have like a lot of stats, resistances, which is bow can compensate with. So throwing weapons, kind of good, kind of good. The bow also okay, and bow also not fast too. Yes, but there's also like the thing you need speed to think about speed of the projectiles itself. So that's another thing to consider, not only like attack speed. But I think the bows have better a higher attack speed cap. I'm not gonna lie about it, but maybe both have a higher attack speed cap, right? You know, like for a single weapon, for a single melee weapon, attack speed cap is 222%. For a double throwing weapon, attack speed cap like 140 something percent, and for single throwing weapon maybe okay 160. something. No, I think it's also applied to the bows. Never mind, never mind. Never mind. I think it's like a single. It's just yeah. It's just single projectile weapon category. Okay, so now we just put in some dexterity over here. Alright, enough to equip it. Like, let's see what the best of it. Vitality, damage resistance, attack speed 20%. This one, attack speed 20%. It's like a same basically. Reduction enemy health, piercing damage. They're more or less like the same, so we're gonna grab this one. Grab this, undo the points. Alright, we're trying to maximize our intelligence anyway, so preserving the points. And we have ourselves a strong weapon, just like that. 70 intelligence.
Here I keep you.
So we're still probably climbing the Rune Mastery tree here. Yeah, climbing, getting myself more stats.
If you've got to go out there, equip yourself properly.
This goes here. More poison resistance, selling everything else.
Goodbye.
We're good. A good start so far. Honestly, like the first time I see the throwing weapons, they were like so bad, like in terms of the projectile stacking in terrain. They did fix this, I think, problem just like recently with Eternal Embers. So I don't see that projectile stacking in terrain that often. But man, it's like was so annoying. And the reason of having throwing weapons instead of bows, right? It always was eluding me.
It's madness.
Because like in a lot of time, in a lot of cases, you're using throwing weapons with well, basically with Rune Mastery. That's where the throwing weapon came from, Rune Mastery. And Rune Mastery actually giving you like a 2 intelligence per. It's more or less like a mage mastery. But a lot of 99% of throwing weapons require strength and dexterity. If for strength you can use like a rune ward feather to reduce requirements for the strength, kind of sort of thing. When it's come to dexterity, you still would need like around 300 something dexterity to equip it. And like I say, most of the throwing weapons gonna be like elemental. Well, a lot of mage builds using throwing weapons to deal elemental damage specifically. However, like yeah, we did use a throwing weapon as dexterity build as well. Like if you're using rune mastery plus hunting mastery, for example, you can get that dexterity build. In fact, our dragon hunter had a double throwing weapon.
Traveler, please. News of satyrs.
And we were trying to maximize piercing damage. It had a very good damage, but very low survivability, unfortunately. So honestly, it's hard for me to say to find any positive points of the bows, right? Maybe except the range, which like you never will be using most of the time.
The way is clear. Now I can make the journey.
Because all of those, like, for example, hunting mastery, marksmanship, the left mouse click ability is working perfectly fine with throwing weapons as well. You do have scatter arrows ability. You have ability for a projectile to pass through enemies, enabling basically some area damage with that. So it's like very questionable. Okay, we're still climbing the tree here. Maximizing my stats. And level 8 you potentially can get a different throwing weapon. That the torch. Don't know what kind of stats we need for it, or will it be better than this one? I mean, this throwing weapon already did like a decent job here. Maybe like it's not killing anything with one hit, but maybe if I go and grab the relic for me, maybe we will be able to kill him with one hit now. More DPS. Also need to buy the potions here.
Welcome.
So sell, sold, energy. We're looking for rings and amulets to something that's giving me strength or dexterity.
Until next time.
I'll hold your things
Preferably
for you.
dexterity. Alright. So the torch we need 83 strength. 83 strength. We're gonna get there soon. And 150 15 dexterity. Okay, this probably will be impossible. Because this has given me dexterity already. Yeah, it probably will be impossible. So just grab this one. We have level 10 Pale Moon, which has given me intelligence. And intelligence we would need to get the Oracle garments. So let's get the artifact here. Alright. Next stop is level 8, level 8 rings.
Hermes guide you.
Oh, I was supposed to buy bottle potions. Okay. I'm supposed to buy the potions there.
I know it's day. How can I go
I,
home?
I forgot. Honestly forgot about that. Okay, we're not killing anything with one hit yet. Not strong enough. Got some potions over there. And let's show those demons who's the boss. We got the necklace. This time for sure I'm not gonna forget to complete this quest. Yeah, okay,
The
good.
necklace! My daughter will have her down.
Yeah, the necklace. I'm good here. And this is this like some kind of random event? There's this camp and don't remember that there's a camp in here. Yeah, we're still playing in a public beta patch, by the way, and it's still not went public actually. Not haven't been the official patch. The Shrine of Battle Marker. That's good for me. Lot more of attack speed. Can kill my foes faster and more efficiently. There's some agility affix. I mean, should give me more of dexterity. Level 6. Yeah, did you saw it? I was like on the maximum range with the sworn weapons. The projectiles were just stuck here in the ground. Okay, this boy's dead. So we have 5 dexterity. Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. I need that more dexterity.
Hold it there. Normally you'd be out.
And we still just climbing masters out, like picking up any other skills here. Climbing. This is probably the most passive build in terms of like, didn't even put any +1 points in any master in any skills
I'm
at all.
busy enough supplying the Spartans.
Well, apart from lighter
Hurry,
than
what do you
faster.
want?
Let's get
Okay.
my potions here.
If I look, to be honest, it is not.
And the thing is, this is not giving me that much of health too. So we're only like 600 health right now. We get into a Nessus fight. Hopefully that's gonna go well for me. I mean, he got nerfed quite a bit. So even if it's like this, should be able half naked. We should be able to defeat him anyway. Oh, my name not now Stereos.
I was. You should be careful, young.
Should be careful, always careful. It's not giving him that much of a trouble. Palace. He'll send yeah, his crony. Come on, dude, like, don't run away from me, you coward. Easy. No challenge at all. Piercing resistance. It's fine. He bound his boss chest. A shield, unfortunately. Don't care about that. Okay, loops of agility. This is good, right? Where is this loops of agility? Oh, it's like already here. 5 strength. No, where is that? There it is. Loops of agility instead of like lightning resistance, for example. 120 agility. So there's a chance we can get ourselves enough dexterity before we get into level 8 to equip a different thrown weapon. It will be better than my current one. It could be better because it's dealing elemental damage and we get like some elemental damage coming from, specifically it's dealing fire damage, and you have like some fire damage bonus from my artifact. So it could be okay. We'll see, we'll see. Just need 2 more levels. And we get into those levels quite fast. But yeah, like starting killing speed for this build and not looking that well. It's probably not gonna be that good for a while because, like I say, I'm trying to maximize my intelligence gain for this build, and that's gonna sacrifice some very important skills at the beginning in order to get those points into masteries. Okay, dead, level up, level 7. Again, like all of this gonna go into mastery. So we need 15 more points in to get a transmutation, and actually benefiting. I will start benefiting from my intelligence stats from that point on. Because we'll make our weapon damage elemental, and elemental damage depends on intelligence. Like in fact, like I say, when I was playing the melee build, however, with the rune weapon and the transmutation on, it was Earth Mastery plus Rune Mastery, the Stone Speaker. So we were able to like deal like 22 K DPS when we spin our Rune Mastery, Rune Weaponry to the fullest, right? Because the more intelligence you have, the more intelligence you get as a bonus from Rune Weaponry after that, right? So this one, every time you get in charge in a Rune Weapon, you get in like an additional percentage to intelligence and total damage too, and elemental damage, right? So it's so much more damage. Insane amount. But the problem with this, right, with this current build, there's nothing, or almost nothing to protect me from damage reflection. We did notice that damage reflection apparently was like nerfed quite significantly, so maybe there's no reason for me to be scared of it anymore. Doesn't matter what kind of build I'm playing, right? Like for example, Stone Speaker, we are dealing mostly like fire damage anyway, elemental fire damage, and we had a heat shield to protect from most of this backed drone from that elemental fire damage. Hello Matraf, Neidan plus Rune, you picked my idea. Well, actually, it was requested by Arcadius. He did use his channel points. He specifically requested this build with throwing weapons as well. Mm-hmm. It could be like very interesting. I mean, Matraf, you were playing this build with melee weapon, right? You were playing or trying like we were discussing like melee weapon, right? But this one is throwing.
You can't hold anymore.
We're potentially gonna go throw weapon plus shield, not double throwing weapon, however. So it's a little bit different from what Arcadius posted about his build in on a Discord. Yeah, melee throwing could be good also. Throwing potentially better in terms that you don't really need to care about offensive ability. Yes, like the Rune Ward Phasa giving you a little bit of offensive ability here and there, but that's like about all.
So, go on, don't make him wait.
So you're go now.
So basically, and you don't really care about critical hits with this build either, because it's gonna have a lot of DPS. I believe so. It's gonna have a lot of DPS.
You again.
So yeah, no reason to care about. Okay, there's the dexterity. This could be what we needed for level 8.
Thank you for not loitering.
And let's get back. So basically what I'm saying, when you don't need to care about the critical hit on the build, even a melee weapon with so much DPS, you just need to get enough offensive ability to constantly hit your target, and then you just set for life. Like they say.
The water by our village has gone.
Okay, get into level 8 and another tier of a gear changed. able to make this bit better. But yeah, there's I talked about this a little bit at the beginning. There's a different way to build this Esoterist build.
Mortal, if the
Even
spiders are
use the
not
throwing weapons. Like my idea currently is going for the shield and the shield of Skald, I believe, and the Mjolnir. So the shield giving you like total speed, huge amount of vitality resistance, and then when you instead of like putting some demon blood on your rings, you can use the shield for that vitality resistance, and you can put something um, like a Star of Evening on the rings, so improving your elemental damage to your weapons. So that's the plan, more or less.
Don't forget armor for your arms and
Okay,
legs.
certain
They're important
dexterity
too.
over here.
Until next time.
Hail, traveler! Store
So I
your things
technically
with
can get
me.
this small torch here. Fire damage, attack speed, 23 attack speed. This is the best one, right? And they have more DPS here as well. Less vitality resistance, but more DPS, less dexterity. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Require 115 minimum dexterity. Okay,
Here I
also
keep
let's
you.
pick up second mastery right away. So we're supposed to go with Neidan. Put some point here. Also not putting anything into it yet. Like inner equilibrium could be good for attack speed. Matras, I actually make the brush as a soothsayer. I think I had too much summoning playstyle for a while. Let's think about a new build. Yeah, like you know, in general, I would suggest to even like you play in a different builds. I would suggest to make a break from Titan Quest here and there for a couple of days at least. Well, it's getting like it's getting too much of like repetition. Can like especially when you getting through like all the difficulties, like normal, epic, legendary, doing the same. It just can you make you want to play the game less and less up until the point you just get tired of it completely. I have like 1700 hours, 100 hours here in Titan Quest, and back in the days I was playing like a couple of builds in a row, and that's like just put me so tired of the Titan Quest, make me so tired of Titan Quest that I stopped playing the game completely for like half a year or something, if not more. So like now my model is just taking a break after the build, or a couple of days in the middle of build, something like that.
A good day
Help
to
me
you.
to keep myself interested in. But yeah, like summoning a summoning build, I also not gonna play any of those anytime soon as well. I have my fair share of the previous build, and dude, that build was stupid. Okay, I can replace this ring health ring with this level 8 ring over here. A level 8 ring over here is fire damage, right? Fire damage and vitality resistance. Let's make more DPS. Synergizes a molten orb. We have level like a 10, however, pale moon with lightning damage and intelligence. So potentially we're gonna replace that. What else we can put? So vitality resistance 67. So far so good here. There is this Rune weapon, level 6, with a Woolen physical. Okay, not that great. We technically can get this Drogen Rune Survey here if only I had enough dexterity to 125, right? So Drogen Runes That's our weapon of choice we're gonna go with as a thrown weapon before we can equip Mjolnir. It's have first of all, it doesn't have any piercing damage, right? Piercing ratio, and it's giving you already like elemental damage, and then you convert all this base damage to elemental as well. And yeah, there's a lot of damage with the rune weapons. The problem, however, like I say, it's dexterity, amount of dexterity, 225 for like a base level Dragon Rune. It's a normal difficulty Dragon Rune. It's quite a bit too much. Let me admit this. For strength, we can reduce the requirements for the strength, so that's not the biggest problem. But biggest problem that's dexterity. This is half more basically than I currently have, and I don't want to spend any points into it. But I want to be intelligence our main stat. Okay, so next stop is level 9. We're gonna get a little bit of dexterity here from Peon and
Hermes
strength.
guide you.
This is giving me 2 dexterity and 2 dexterity. Okay, no, it's probably leveling up Rune Master is still the best way to go here. The best way to go. Most dexterity and more strength and more intelligence. Let's do this. Missing a potion of experience here. Oh, look at those guys dying with 1 hit. No challenge at all. Okay, not all of them dying from 1 hit. Matraf, I know that we're gonna play again with Defense Mastery. Yeah, so like, before I took this build, before I got it requested, I was thinking about nature and Defense Mastery, right? It got me interested in. Like nature, defense, mastery, melee build. Maybe that's what we're gonna go play next. I mean, we just started this build, but maybe that's what we're gonna play next. We'll see. We'll see. Where's the life gonna
You
bring
can't
us to?
hold anymore.
All of this loot. Anything with dexterity? Not really. Just a weapon. Okay. I don't care about those. You didn't say that you will try nature plus rune. Nature plus rune also interesting. Like we did discuss quite a lot of interesting ideas when I had time to like just to almost getting bored with my previous build.
You have claimed. Thank you, stranger.
Rangel yesterday asked me how many how many builds there is still more for me to play. You know, I mean I only done 19 so far, so plenty more left to try. And there's also some variants for the builds. I mean, for the classes.
I used to sell plows and scythes to farmers, but since the monsters, it's been swords and shields, greaves and spears.
Armor, helmet. We want a helmet with dexterity.
Farewell.
Put those beautiful souls to rest. Shrine of Experience. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. We'll take those. Getting me faster to the level 9 and more DPS. And potentially, I don't know if I can actually wear that Oracle garment. Usually that's like, we're planning to make this build intelligent build, and the Oracle vestment set that's like basically the best set for any intelligent build. But the truth is, we just potentially not be able to afford it. Because it's gonna lose us some dexterity in the process. Okay, there's a cat chick and her friends. You know, like every time I'm fighting those, I have like very heavy feelings. I'm a cat person, and I'm forced to fight cats. It's the worst case scenario. Okay, there's our first elite here. No challenge. Here goes level 9. And guess what we're gonna do? Guess what we're gonna do now, guys? We're just gonna level mastery. More stats. We're gonna grab that our level 9 item from the next town. Yeah, it's just no reason to teleport. Get into Megara first. And potentially get in my second. Wait, is the Megara actually next? Wait a minute. Is this their own weight? In the beginning, I tried to put like 1 point to the old skill and then for master bars. Yes, yes, like that's actually what I'm usually doing. That's actually what I'm usually doing for a lot of builds. But I really want to minimize the amount of points I'm gonna put into my
Your inventory is full.
dexterity and strength attribute points in order to like maximize those points I can put into intelligence instead. But I need a lot of dexterity at the beginning for this build in order for certain weapons to work, in order to have some DPS. So I'm ready to sacrifice some DPS at the beginning, at the half of the game, maybe up until level 30. Not putting the points into masters and stuff, just in order to like maximize that damage at the late game, for middle game and late game. That's the plan.
We've got troubles. The dead raise their head. Sword and shield, not your style? I think you'll find
Okay,
what you're looking
strength.
for here.
Can sell that for now. Energy not good. This armor. Sold, sold, and sold.
My pleasure. So, Leonidas is doing well.
Okay, and another bag
I
here.
can hold that for you.
Let's see. So first of all, we can get a peon. That's the one with most strength and dexterity bonuses here. Goes right over here. Next, we need 160 intelligence to get the Oracle Garment. So it doesn't look it's enough. We have enough for now.
Bye.
Have three. I don't have any points, sir. Yeah. But I would put anyway. I'm gonna put some intelligence into my stats. That will be my main stats. So we just can spend some points here. Like this one gonna remove dexterity from me, which is not ideal. Can get this one, replace it. This is given strength, casting speed. Can replace this one. Still have enough strength for this. Getting energy elemental damage, more damage. I can put the investment also on, but we can't afford to put yeah 100. Okay, wait. We actually can. We actually put. I can put this one. Then we can undo the points because this one giving me 19 intelligence, and get the investment here. Just enough to equip everything. Minus recharge, elemental damage 30%. Very good if you had if you had some spells here to work with in a process. A dexterity. Can even get another lightning ring here, for example. Alright, can get even this one. Oh no. Okay, maybe we can't. Not right now, not right now. 225 dexterity shot. A little bit short on the Dragon Runes.
Your goods are safe with me.
Armor for the sophisticated fighter.
Okay, probably selling this. I'm gonna keep the hat here for now. It's like certain dexterity. If I actually will be able to get some dexterity
Oh,
bonus
goodbye.
to put my Dragon
Everyone's
Runes.
talking. Yes.
Hold the loose the three princes.
I did play this the Dragon Runes on my sorcerer build back in the days. And I did like went like full in order to equip those Dragon Runes as fast as possible. I spent a lot of points into my dexterity on that build. The build itself wasn't that bad in terms of like as a build itself, but his cleaning speed was quite a mediocre. We done it with a 0 death, so its survivability was good. But the cleaning speed was well beyond, like even slower than our previous build we played, like way slower than the previous build we played. The pad build, Contemplator. Okay, so I mean, it's actually was around the Contemplator level when we had because my later version of the build, endgame version of the build, rather to say, was using the Mariner, and the Mariner was giving you actually attack speed instead of reducing it. All right. So they nerfed the Mariner just recently. And I tried that build just recently as well, the Sorcerer. Did put it into my into Discord. And yeah. Right now its cleaning speed quite slow, but it was okay when the Mjolnir wasn't nerfed. Metraf, I need to go. I'll see you later. Take care and have a nice day. Thank you, Metraf. Same to you. Have a nice day. Stay safe, mate. Stay safe. Don't know actually how long we can will be able to stream. Since I mentioned, there is the area alarm still ongoing, and there was a massive missile terrorist attacks from the Russian Federation, Ukraine again. They hit some infrastructure in Kiev. In fact, half of the capital already without the lights. It was a couple of hours ago, 2 hours ago. So yeah, don't know, and they don't our anti-aircraft system was just working hour ago, like hour and a half ago here, well, a little bit longer than hour and a half. So they destroyed some missile just somewhere nearby because there was a very loud explosion and all the cars in the building proper. The car alarms were ringing. Well, and the building itself shook like tremendously. Okay, level up here. Level up, like I say, climb in a mastery. Can get a reckless offense right now, chance to use total damage, so it's kinda okay, like for total damage if you have like double Mjolnir. And you're able to get like maximum attack speed with this. So casually getting like this 100% total damage, it's not a bad bonus. But is it like worth sacrificing your defensive possibilities with a shield? Especially if you have reduced the shield recovery time is rune ward absorb here. That's a different question. Okay, more points. Already got 39 dexterity. Actually, it's like not that much, huh? 39 dexterity doesn't look that much, so. Also, they did change the rune mastery, by the way, guys. Yeah, the transmutation skill is now is a separate skill, but before that it was related to the rune weapon skill. So we need like all of this point in rune weapons to get the transmutation. Now we don't need to bother yourself with. If you're using like something different for your left mouse click attack, you still can get your weapon damage, can make it elemental without losing any points. Yes, admittedly, most time you don't really care about those points because you have more than you can. You need them for skills, for important skills, but sometimes, early on especially. You want every points you can get your hands on. Also, I don't think we need to pick up the yellow items anymore, so let's change the filter settings. Yeah, I don't think we need any of this. We're gonna go for green and better only. Another interesting thing, we're playing here for like almost an hour, more than an hour even, but still
You
didn't
can't
got
carry
any.
anymore.
Still didn't got any of the epic items, huh? Can't carry anymore. Can throw this away. Get myself a green item, please. And this is a dead end. I shouldn't go there. Shouldn't go there. Those guy for we need for a quest. And next target is Cyclops. Have 18 potions? Okay, 16. 16 potions should be enough for a little bit. Especially to the lesser potions, right? So we need a normal house potions. Come on, troops, follow me. We almost saved all the people, like only two casualties here. Most of them alive.
You can't hold anymore.
Yeah, can't hold anymore. Let's go report about a quest. Pick up. Do we actually have anything to pick up here? Level 10.
So the skeletons in future times.
There's
children.
level 11 rings. Okay, there's level 11
Yes.
rings. This could be interesting for me. Sold. Everything.
Goodbye.
Let's check it
I
out.
can hold that for you.
So like this one, a little bit of strength bonus. Okay, that's level 15 actually, not 11. There's level 11. 10% strength and 6% health. A little bit of lightning damage in the process. So it could be a sync. It's actually the same, is it? It's level 45, 27, 15. Level 15 rings giving you some elemental damage, but I would need like dexterity here, unfortunately. And there's a level of 15 hollowed helmet, +1 to all skills. We need intelligence and a lot of it.
Safe travels.
And it's not like we do have any skills to put that +1 to use anyway. That's another problem. I got the potion. We have like 1k health already, so it's not bad. We're doing a side quest, a proper offering. So can I get that shipwreck quest without picking it up? Because I didn't pick that up accidentally. So if I go here, I find the treasure. Will that give me a quest completion? Level up. It didn't. It didn't. So you do need to pick it up. Okay, that's cool
The
to know.
truth is, so you found the chest?
Okay, so if I found the chest anyway, so I can get that experience after, like, so that's how it works. Interesting. Okay, 3 more points into mastery. Again, getting my points here. Like I say, you can get a level 11 ring here. One of Zeus should suffice instead of a dexterity ring. 123 dexterity. So somehow, somewhere I need to find another 200 dexterity, and we need it like soon. Level 15, for example. 4 more levels. Can I get 102 dexterity in 4 more levels? It's a big question.
Bye!
Our resistance is okay.
Greetings!
I can put an like demon ring here. This is level 25. Demon blood, I mean, demon blood on my ring. Energy leech resistance, standard resistance, health generation. Right, so they're gonna put my vitality resistance at maximum.
Your goods are safe with me!
Let's actually do this. Yeah, 80% of vitality resistance, always nice to have. I'm gonna back to my treasure. Some more loot, health. I should have bought some health potions. Okay. Should have done that. This is a random event. Someone was drained, well, so it actually wasn't the chariot, never mind. Normal cart. Yeah, another thing about the projectile weapon, I did mention it in a previous build. That's deflection, the bloody deflection, and the turtles are very bad opponent for those kind of builds. They can deflect quite a lot. Also, Ductile, right? One of the strongest elite in the game, has a very high level of deflection. So every time you are playing against him using any type of projectile build, you need to be careful. Especially if you're trying to rely on something like Health Leash from AR attacks. Especially if that's your goal. Speaking of the high Health Leash, the rune weaponry have a nice ability that have that Health Leash built in. Right, I believe it is. Yeah, 4% of attack damage converted to health, energy drain. Right, what it's saying. Advanced inscription on your weapon makes us actively drain the enemy's energy, filling your own while weakening their resolve. Right, it's also reducing their offensive ability. So even having like low defensive ability against some kind of boss, you can reduce his offensive ability. So make him make the chance for him to crit you lessen the chance for him to crit you, as to say. That's kind of good. Yeah, and like after health leash also helpful. Also helpful. But there is a Karen here with additional +2 to attribute points. That's kinda important for us. Yeah, so far our DPS here quite okay. Quite okay for a starting of the game. It's not ideal, but we're doing fine. We even dealing like the elemental damage. right? Quite a bit of our damage actually elemental damage, so it's like staying in the water, like in the borders of what I was thinking about to make this build, elemental damage build with Storming Weapon. A good start indeed. Level 12. We do technically have level 10 artifact to check. That giving me lightning damage instead of fire damage, but most of my damage is actually, well, fire damage. It's not sure if I want it. There's also next artifact level 15. Maybe I should like wait until level 15 to check on artifacts. Level up here. So we got like 50 dexterity, and there's like additional 8 points we can get to the maximum here. 50 dexterity, maybe it's like leveling up this one as well, more intelligence. Now this is also giving me strength, so yeah, I really want to start putting some points into skills soon. This is like so unusual for me, so unusual not putting points, 1 point into skills. But I also need a bit to be a little bit patient here. Yes, there are some potions right now with the current patch. There are some potions they can actually remove allocated points from one of the attributes. All right, you can spend them again.
A blacksmith of Termaris is me.
Those points, I mean, but I haven't like found those potions yet.
My possession.
So they're supposed to drop from hardcore dungeons, but does look like they
I see you've traveled a long road, stranger.
not very
Come, have a
common,
look.
not very
I might
common
have
drop.
something to suit your needs. Safe travels.
At least we done like plenty of. We even farmed at the hardcore dungeons, but no luck. So found in any of those reset potions. Meanwhile, getting closer to the Shadow Maw fight. I guess we should be fine against it. We should be fine. Well, the grooves first, of course. The olive groove. Gonna get maybe to level 13 before the Shadow Maw itself. Probably. The good skill against the Shadow Maw is probably will be the Shenpo. In fact, the first time we played for Neidan Mastery right after Eternal Embers was released, I like used maybe three Shenpo or 5 of them, killed the Shadow Maw straight away. That's how like OP the skill was at the when the game was released. They did nerf it. They did nerf it a little bit since then. Got the loot. Jump on a portal. Let's do other stuff around. There's my treasure chests. 1k experience points. Well, give me that. Yes, even more treasures. We will need to buy more potions and sell the lesser potions before going to the Shadow Maw, however. Right? You want to have like the best potions fighting him. And if the fight will drone in a little bit, you also want to have those more potions. More potions to use. Okay, yeah. There's the guy. There's the guy. Right around the corner. Have another bloody turtle here. With her deflection. Got it. So yeah, let's go and grab my potions, health potions before fighting the Shadow Maw. I have no doubt that this build good
The
enough
staff is a
to kill it.
powerful weapon in the right hands.
So that's the lesser potions, however, dude. Wait, why is he selling lesser potions? It's really not what I want to
a
buy,
good
but
day.
okay. Maybe I shouldn't like buy the lesser potions. We have like 14 normal potions. Maybe 14 like and against the normal nerfed Shadow Maw should be fine. Oh well. Mistakes were made. Shiner Mastery doing nothing for me. No skill to boost. Except the light in the lighter than the feather, but well, that's actually doing nothing for my DPS. So we clear the enemies here. Here the guy. Stay safe. Get the potion. Don't get caught in the corner. We do have the burning effect on him, so that's doing some damage. Stay safe. Okay, he's dead. Level up, easy, almost no challenge. Almost no challenge. Was not strong enough to face tank him, however. Yeah, unfortunately. Should I start like let's put a 1 point in the rune weapon. Just like a little bit of elemental damage here. And maybe like a rune of life. A rune of life. It's a good skill, but maybe not. And then energy drain. Okay, energy drain on weapons. We have like health leech. So we have health leech on my weapons here. That sounds reasonable. Energy armor like too expensive. And I can put like points in transmutation as well. Statin transfer those intelligence into elemental damage. Right. So we have only like 73. Okay, never mind. 73 for fire and 63 for lightning bonus damage here. Only 30 for cold damage. 30% more elemental. That'll be rune weapons. Yeah, here we have some skills. 3 points went straight to skills. On level 13, nonetheless. So 267 and 304. So 604 DPS when I have a rune weapon activated. So not a big difference. Not a big difference from having it and from not having it. I guess like next time we're gonna level up, we're gonna put another points into rune weapon. So increasing that DPS faster. And then we're gonna do put 2 more points into stats. Yeah, sounds reasonable. There's some random event. Kill them. I like this 0 health leech thing. Yeah, 0 health leech. Why do you even like trying to show me that in a combat log? If it's fat 0. Just come on.
Well, I don't get many visitors. Greetings. How can I?
Okay, got another quest done. Let's double check the proper offering left. Hopefully the proper offering is gonna give me poison resistance. We absolutely would need the poison resistance on this build. So yeah, absolutely hope the proper offering will be a proper poison resistance. 5% is how much you can get on normal difficulty, but it's still better than nothing. There's more cats. More cat women. There's some hunters where she is. Okay, she's down. All of them down. I remember the moment, well, it was like back 2 years or something ago when I just like started streaming Titan Quest. Actually, it's already more than 2 years, never mind. Like, and there was I was playing, I wasn't like using my headset, right? I had the microphone from headset, but I wasn't using. I was using like external dynamics speakers, speakers for the game, and it was well. I mean, there wasn't a very good quality of the stream. That's it's not very good right now. Let me say that, but it was even awful, even worse back in the days. So you can hear sometimes the stuff like the echo. I did have like a acoustic echo cancellation using um, the side program of trying to like decrease acoustic echo,
When the first satyr.
but it still was there. But anyway, like, there was the speakers, and every time I'm gonna find those cat ladies. It was so loud, you know, so, such like loud noises of the cat fights. And there was like Richard, my cat. For the first like maybe couple of weeks he heard it. He would like always like looking at me like, you know, like kind of like this, what the heck you doing to my relatives. He would like every time he would like, I had like the cupboard right behind my PC in my own apartment, so it was like basically I was sitting, my back was right behind the cupboard, and he was like sleeping at top of the cupboard, and the speakers were like also I had this massive table with some like shelves, and they were also at top of the shelf, so more or less close to that cupboard. So he would hear quite well the cat fights, and he was like looking at me from atop that cupboard and like, what the heck is going on there, mate? What are you doing?
Seeker, your question shall be.
Okay, permanent poison resistance. Yes, the run is saved. The run is saved. Very good.
Welcome, you warrior.
That would be called a good start. Absolutely. Okay, level 13, but we don't have like anything better, right?
Stores deep and wide, as the
Maybe
poets
like
say.
some reinquiry here, like level level 40. That's definitely not the reinquiry we want here. There's level 15, cold strength and health, more strength and health bonus, and some cold instead of lightning. That's about all. There's level, okay, that's the pale moon. She's giving you intelligence and lightning damage, and energy reach, and attack speed. So it's actually around the same amount of DPS. So our attack speed a little bit faster. Maybe I should use the pale moon. Maybe I should use the pale moon. And there's Skyfire Pendant, more electrical damage, total speed, but no intelligence. Good morning, Rangel. Welcome, mate. Welcome.
Farewell.
I just mentioned you like a couple of, well, 20 minutes ago. Like, the stuff you were asking me about, how many more builds here in Titan Quest? It's probably enough. It's probably like I was calculating a little bit, and it's probably enough for us to play like without getting bored for another 2 or something years, if not more. But yeah, new build, Esoterist. We just basically got our first one pointers into a huge skill, just on level 12. It's going like quite unusual for this build. Quite unusual since we're not picking up any skills any active skills. Well, I'm trying to benefit from when I level up my masteries, get smash points and smash of dexterity points from the masters before spending any other points, any attribute points to the dexterity, so I can spend those points actually in the intelligence and maximize my damage for the late game, for this build, late and middle game. But as result, the early game for this build is looking quite grim in terms of well. We're doing a fine, but not really fine. How to explain it? So no interesting skills. We're gonna sacrifice our DPS. We actually do sacrifice. Like our cleaning speed is okay, more or less, but it could be like twice faster if I put more points, for example, in rune weapons for right now. If I max it out like rune weapon. So there's the thing. Usually, like, we have like decent amount of DPS right at the beginning, without sacrificing anything. Well, with sacrificing some potential DPS at the later game, but when it came to later the game, we're still kind of okay in terms of DPS. It's enough to like not to be bothered by it. But yeah, like just this time, I want to actually maximize, min-max the build, like in true sense of this board, dude. Gonna see if we can get like 22k DPS on this guy, as we had it on. Or can we get even more than 22k DPS, rather to say? I have all the cards in my hands for that. Okay, level up, level 14. I think I put, like I say, 1 point more into this rune weapon, so I have like more charges to it. More charges mean that's gonna last longer, and then we're gonna level up Neidan Mastery. We're gonna level up Neidan Mastery. It's giving me that dexterity. So our DPS 276 without the rune charges, and 331 with the charges. So like around 50 points more DPS, like for 2 points into rune weapon. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And then we can increase it further by leveling up Neidan Mastery and getting myself to like inner equilibrium, a little bit more attack speed. Actually, it's only 5%. You know, if that's gonna is this gonna give me that much of a DPS as a result? Okay, getting close to my less favorite elite, the Spellbreaker. The good news for us this time around that we don't have anything to spell break, right? Don't have any active skills, or I mean any auras or anything. Okay, I just heard that they ended the air alarm. That's the good news. Yeah, just now. So The air alarm started at 7 a.m. and it's lasted almost to 11:57 a.m. There was another massive attack at 8 a.m. There was explosion here, like right nearby my house. The house shook like violently. All the cars in the yard had the alarm triggered. So quite a loud explosion. Potentially we downed our anti-aircraft systems down the rocket. But we also there also were news that some of the missiles hit the capital. Half the capital without electricity already. Yeah, too close. I mean, too close. There also this the rocket that the missile strike that happened on October 10. They downed the rocket like 300 meters away from me, like, and actually the building the building like second building, I mean, to close to mine. There was all the windows there was shattered by that, so we got lucky. It probably was like a little bit farther than 300 meters, because like yeah. Also, it's only shook violently, I guess say, and the windows and stuff were okay. There's like there was like some explosion happened a couple of days in Sevastopol. Alright, the Russian military ships were hit, and you hear the Russians on the net. They say, "Oh, that's a terrorist attack from Ukrainians. They attack our military ships, the ships who killing our children, right, and destroying our civil infrastructure." What a bullshit. Did we say actually in the fountain here? Got it. Not fountain, I mean on okay, Parnassus, yeah, we did, we're good. We're good. Didn't miss it. Zolus dogs. The Shrine of Frostbine's a little bit more at DPS here, 380 something I saw even. Not a bad DPS, for level 14. This guy has a bright ward. It was elite, he's dead. 3 bars away from 15. So we're getting it before the Gorgon sisters fight. And maybe it's okay to put another charge into my rune weapon. Like one charge just like made no sense. Like 4 charges. 4 charges in rune weapon is probably the ideal start, because they can last for quite a bit longer than the one, obviously, giving you all the bonus to that DPS.
You're no monster.
I'm not a monster, not yet. Not enough DPS to be a monster yet. Okay, 191 attack speed with a single throwing weapon. So maybe I was mistaken about 160 attack speed. Alright. Maybe it's just the bow has limitation on 160, but throwing weapon even doesn't have that kind of thing. Yeah, we need some knowledge about that. We did it like a couple of years ago. I remember we discussing that the attack speed, the attack speed cap on the different kind of weapons. But somehow it stuck with me that 160 was like, maybe 160 was actually for dual weapons. I need to find that article about it. Okay, level up. Let's get that additional point into rune weaponry here. Alright. So we can get 3 charges of it. And climb in Neidan Mastery. Yeah, just climbing without any sin. Putting any points into any sin. We have 134 dexterity. So this is level 15. I already can equip a Dragon Rune here. But I just need 225 dexterity. Just like 91 more. It will be good. However, how to get it, like, absolutely no idea. We're already getting the dexterity from where we can, like from a shield and from the Piran over here. Both of them 14 and 15 dexterity, 29 dexterity additionally. Maybe instead of this demon blood I can get something with dexterity. Something over here I can put dexterity. There's also like we have a shield, which has vitality, okay, resistance, essence of Aegis of Athena. So getting some strength. We do need strength too of for throwing weapons. Anyway, boss fight. Killing this girl first. She's the one that killing others. Okay. Not a bad fight for me. Not a bad fight for me.
I can't believe it.
Easy. Yeah, I can't believe you again. We did solve the mystery why those like guys from the Prometheus Order losing every time. They're using like the Prometheus gear, the Prometheus set, right? And the weapon from the set is like from 12 to 19 damage or something. Actually, let me check. Let me check. The Prometheus set weapon is like level 20 set most of the time. So it has like very funny maze. Oh, the set, we need a set. Very funny maze. Yeah, from 11 to 17 damage for level 22. Ridiculous. Base damage from 11 to 17, and attack speed also slow. No wonder they keep losing to everything. Dude, like... This is even harder than that no mastery build Memento Mori I was doing. Working for the Order of Prometheus even harder than no mastery build.
Can I help you?
Okay, that's unfortunately not the Stonebinder calves. Piercing damage for level 11. Armor. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Can put it into my storage.
Thank you.
For any further piercing damage builds. There's some shrine of experience. We absolutely want to grab this. And even potentially go and report back to Delphi about the quest completion. To that grieving widow.
I dreamt of my.
The husband has been revenged. Get back on the fountain. Probably faster than just go back and teleport. And still could have killed a couple of the Centaurus with my Shrine of Experience activated. Not bad at all. Oh, there's a chest. So there's a chest. We're playing 2 hours. 2 hours straight already and no loot. What the heck is this? Like, yesterday we started the Plague Tale Requiem, and we got like way more loot in that game than in this game ever. This is not normal. Okay, then don't fight in a banner. Don't fight in a banner. It's a little bit, could be a little bit dangerous. Next part we have the marshes and 2 quests. Some Spartans lost in those marshes. Okay. There's a horsey. A random horsey. Going on some solo adventure. That's a new feature. Someone in the chat actually was asking me about what's new with the Titan quest after those couple of years. That's one of the news. Random events. With the current patch, you have random events up until Hades Act, but with the better branch we're playing, we have all those random events up until like, well, everywhere except Atlantis.
Hold on there. Whatever you do.
We sent a scouting, it seems.
Okay, let's get a potion of experience here. Dead, no challenge.
That thing injured.
3 bars away from leveling up meanwhile. But yeah, like our assistance is not that great right now. We need to care about this more somehow. Putting all the points into mastery, giving me a little bit of health, but it's not helping that much right now. Not at all. It would help a little bit if we had all of those skills go into some skill points. I mean, go into some skills. Definitely.
Hail! If you see our troop, tell them we don't.
Like inner equilibrium gonna help. Consequences gonna help right away. Rune of life. Well, gonna give me a little bit of survivability maybe. I was thinking about using Menhir World for this build actually. You know, I saw some of the line of epic heroes plays through. He was playing with Rune Master, and he was like utilizing this the Menhir World quite efficiently. I mean, it should be okay with the servant build. The problem is like all the builds I played was with Rune Master so far was melee builds, kind of sort of thing. So have no sense to use the Menhir World, and as a result, I don't have experience with using it.
You were in the swamp after the scouts get back.
But could be good for this build. Okay, let's see what we have. Do I put more points into rune weapons here? 3 charges so far are kinda enough. So we just level up Neidan Mastery. Can increase my attack speed a little bit. No, like, I just level up and next level get Hour of Tranquility. So that will give me some resistances, physical resistance, 10 elemental, and 10% damage absorption. So that's make a lot more sense. Getting Hour of Tranquility right now. Or next level, was it to say? Because just when we need a little bit more survivability. Perfect. Get 10 normal health potions. Thank you very much. How much of intelligence we have right now? Okay, 206. That's with the rune weapons activated. That's with rune weapons activated. Because on level 15, I can get if I have like 214 or something. I can activate myself. Get myself the Hollowed helmet. That's gonna improve my skills, improve my rune weapons. Yeah, gonna give me +1 to all skills. And then I can replace actually the demon blood for something else. Something else is giving me dexterity and what I can put on rings. How about that? And after that we can get the dragon runes. So giving me that increases my DPS even higher. Sounds like a very reasonable and perfectly balanced plan. Checking the chests, there's lesser potions. Still taking it. And we close to the Athens here. And since we're doing elemental damage, most of my weapon damage is like actually elemental. I shouldn't be having any problem with fighting the ghost boss, right? Ghost boss in the catacombs. Apart that I don't remember if he has like any deflection, but I don't think he has, right? We're usually killing him like very easily with the magic staves, so should be fine. Should be fine. Kill that. They have elite. Bring it on. Thank you for your experience. But yeah, man, like 2 hours already in the first area, in Egypt Act. Egypt
I
Act,
shall
Jesus
not
Christ.
be made a fool again.
I mean, we
At
already
least
should be in Egypt, like by this mark, usually. So it does tell in you like how much slower our cleaning speed compared to other builds. We need at least another half an hour to get through.
I beg of you, beneath the Parthenon.
Let's check out the side quests. Looking good here.
Once I sell everything I've got, I'm setting sail for some island that's never seen a monster. Goodbye, then.
I want to put
by Hermes and Isis both.
this gaps into my storage. So yeah, like I need 217 intelligence. My current intelligence 172. So maybe up when we get to level 20, I will be able to equip this. Probably not, because my Oracle helmet giving me additional 19 intelligence. But then again, I can put like this points in intelligence, no problem, since we would need intelligence as a main stat anyway. Maybe it makes sense to like get it like right now. Like get it right now, man. Level 24, we can get Crystal of Erebus here. There's like resistances, so +1 to an additional +1 to level. Yeah, maybe we should do this. Put the points into intelligence. How many of those? Uh, 16 points. 16 points, but +1 to all skills. Additional vitality resistance. Can remove those demon blood charms. Get myself more dexterity. And dexterity also means means more defensive ability. 139 defensive ability right now here. Which is not that great. Okay, yeah, let's get +1 to all skills here. That's very reasonable, very reasonable. Don't have actually we do have a gain in DPS anyway.
I keep goods safe.
So got here. What we can do with those demon blood rings? Let's see. Charms. It's probably relics. Probably relics. What you want to look at. Normal relics. So we can get, for example, Essence of a Dionysus wineskin, physical resistance, health, defensive ability, strength buff. Do we have any dexterity buff here? We don't. Have bleeding resistance, for example. We can get Essence of Dragon Domain, fire resistance. Fire resistance and dexterity, for example. This can give you 18 dexterity on level 18. Okay. Level 12 essence. Okay, it's all armor. Never mind. Weapon. This is also an armor, never mind. Like, what I'm looking at. We need the rings. Okay, Isis. Resistance to elements, for example. 8 resistance to elements, 19 health. Probably still better than Demon Blood. Probably still better than Demon Blood. What else? It's level 18, gonna give me additional intelligence. And bonus on completion, can we get... Okay, percentage to intelligence can get dexterity, eh? The Jade Emperor, that's armor. Can Monkey, Essence of the Monkey King, so can get myself the flat resistance reduction. And it's also have a dexterity bonus. 18 dexterity, so I think it's okay for level 18. Monkey King and the Isis. But we're gonna get, we're gonna wait for that. Okay, and this is like level 24. Level 24. It's too far. Can put like two monkey trickery relics because they're not stuck in with each other. I mean, the reduction to resistances, that is. Still gonna get like a 6% elemental resistance from it. And 18 dexterity both. Right. But yeah, level 18. We're like level 16 right now. Just change my hat. Can spin my rune weapons in even faster. It's like 400 something DPS. Let's see. 403. 403 DPS when I got to my rune weapons and maximum charge. Yeah, not bad. Good for boss fights as well. Getting a whole six points of health leech here. And finally our first item here in 2 hours and 22 minutes to go the Chill Wind, a bow, level 11. Alright. So you see, like, if you compare it to right now to level 8 like throwing weapons, you do see like base damage higher. You have some piercing damage, but attack speed lower. So honestly, I can find any good points of like using bow over the throwing weapon. Like a better base damage, but like in late game, the Mjolnir have so much base damage that no of the bows have so much. Well, obviously when you're playing for piercing build, piercing damage build, the bows have like that 25 base piercing ratio, most of them, and Ichthyan Stinger even more than that. So just 3%, right? So just 3%. So yeah, that in that case, like the bows could be better weapon as the projectile-based piercing weapon. It's most of the case, unless you can have like very good throwing weapon that can do a lot of piercing damage. The closest we get is it was with skeleton darts, for example. Skeleton darts, they have 50% piercing ratio, but the base damage is like 150 or something compared to 221 for bows, like from Brumberwood bow, around those numbers. So we do losing like quite a bit of base damage. Honestly, like yeah, they're both still good. The bow builds are still good. It's still viable. In some cases, better than throwing weapons, maybe. I mean, most likely there's a crisis. Okay, there's another there's another blue item. Just what we need. The Oracle Vestment. Let's give me more energy. Alright. More energy, less energy regeneration. Same amount of health, so don't really care. Don't really care about it that much. Will we get the level up before the boss fight? What do you think, guys? It does look like it's possible. It's only like 2.5 bars away from. And well, one more level. So maybe we're not getting it. So we're getting through those levels too fast. It's okay. Like I say, we have enough DPS to kill the boss. Anyway. Yeah. Seems like no level up here. We're gonna get that level up on the boss fight. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so he's a ghost, but we have elemental damage here. Nice, easy, no challenge. Elemental damage for the win. Good morning again, Sob. Can you please define the meaning of Esoterist for the chat? It's a build when you just like start in it, and up until level 17, you still like put in all of your points into your masteries.
Mysterious. We must act.
Yeah, level 17. Guess what we're gonna do? Put all those points into your masters and get actually finally Hour of Tranquility. So far we have like Hour of Tranquility, Rune Weapons on 3, Word Feather on 1. Energy Drain on 1, and Transmutation on 1. That's like how much skills we have right now. I trying to like min-max it, the build in terms of like getting as much as possible dexterity from the masteries, because the throwing weapons require a lot of dexterity, and that's mean I will use that dexterity. Those points are gonna spend onto dexterity from attribute points on intelligence, and maximize my damage DPS at the end of the well, in the middle game and end game, right? Also, guys, you know, those of you who have a sub, welcome Nekanosrop to the chat, and especially more Nekanosrop. Welcome, mate. Like why don't you have still the picture on your Steam account yet? Come on. I was putting my best, like, you know, trying to to put all these costumes on the Richard, just for your sake, mate. Do it.
Phaedrus, this boat is a...
Okay, we also got a glowing bandage over here, like more fire damage. Don't really care about it, right? I have attack speed with my Oracle gear. I'm pleased to have my own emote, but I'm still unsure what Richard is as a stake. With a stake struck through his ear has to do with me. Oh come on. That's not a stake, that's a cape. And you know it.
Welcome, Sturda said he saw the thing.
The beasts have claws and teeth, but you have fire. You have Zeus-like bolts to throw, and I have
Okay,
things
probably
to sell
selling
you.
this. Maybe keeping the dexterity loop for now. Keep the dexterity loop.
Safe travels.
Once, well, I did not believe the
Caravan storage.
Caravan storage. Have whole 3 items now. In bed, in bed.
Alright.
Don't forget about the portal. Did we put the points? We did put the points. But we didn't put Hour of Tranquility here. So this is our survivability. This is our survivability. We need plus 12 to fire resistance, cold resistance, and lightning resistance. This is all actually all coming from our tranquility. Additional physical resistance here. 12% damage absorption. Alright. Yeah, looking okay. 142 defensive ability, a little bit low on this. But still enough. Still enough for this area. Absolutely. Even still enough for half of the Egypt. But then, like in Egypt, we probably want like around 200, 250 of defensive ability at the end of the Egypt act. But we also technically a mage. Yeah, this guy is a mage. It's primary stat of intelligence, so it will be hard to get that defensive ability. I have to do a wrangle next, but I'm unsure how you are going to capture his signature move of rushing to the shops and emote. We actually, unfortunately, we're out of the emote slots, guys. Like the normal emotes, we're out of the slots. Need more subs, way more subs. But we do have like 5 slots for the animation emotes, right? For the GIFs emotes. And I think we can do something like with the rush into the shop there. If only like we learn how to do the animation thing. That's the biggest problem. And don't rush us to the end of my street. Yeah, like back at my place, I had a convenience store, basically outside, 10 meters from my apartment building, and it's like convenience store that was working up until like late night. It was very convenient for me, especially I was like getting to bed at 3 a.m. most time of the day. I'm not even sure where the shops where the okay shops here in at my I mean, I did scout it at the beginning, some supermarkets, 2 of them, like, but the decent amount of time you need to well, this is the amount, like 15 minutes to walk in until you get to closest supermarket. The funniest thing is like all of the supermarkets, like both of them, like 15 minutes a walk to from this current place, like. And they situated in different directions, but both of them like 15 minutes walk from. And yeah, they're not working. They're not working when the air alarm is. So that's like one thing. I did found like a very good convenience shop like near the um, train station. Since the train station like close by, it's using the lines the power lines from the train infrastructure itself, electricity, and usually like even if you have a power outage,
Yes,
that
I
shop
am
actually
afraid.
working. That shop actually working even after everyone else like there is no electricity because it's connected to that the train infrastructure. And it's a kind of separate thing that they need to it working all the time. Rango say if the shop is empty, I bet I could do it like less than 5 minutes too. I mean, buy everything and got back. Yeah, the railway station is as close to me as other shops as well. Yeah, that's the station here also can kind of close.
Aha! Yes.
Around, I don't know, like 5 minutes walk. Yeah, 5 minutes from here. There's also a hospital around the corner, across the road. Like, you know, all of those, like, and some substation for electricity. So that's all of those targets that Russians like to guide their missiles at. Hospital, train stations, power plants or power substations. Perfect. There's even like some car repair station here, and they shooting they shooting down like those quite often too. 7 miles for the hospital in Rangel case. I mean, well, we do have this hospital here, like I say, across the road, but I don't even know like if I can visit it. Since like you know we have like all this like electronic system. There's like the app, right, and you need to visit first your what is called the private the family doctor. So everyone registered to the family doctor, and obviously I registered myself to like family doctor I had at my well at my previous place. Haven't like didn't change any the family doctor there yet, and you need to visit the hospital where he's to get a consultation first in order to get to any other hospital. I don't know if it's possible to like to do the consultation online right now. Like the last time I actually visited my family doctor was back when the COVID started. Well, not when it started actually. Half a year after, when I got like vaccinated. Yeah. around that time. Level 18. Okay, level 18 we're gonna go and change our demon blood stuff on my relics right now. Let's do it now. Alright. Right this moment. I run to the nearest towns about 4 miles away here as well. I mean, the place where we live in, it's actually also nearest town, nearest town to my parents, to this town where my parents' place at. So it around yeah, like 4 miles. It's how much, 6 kilometers? Yeah, it's around that distance too.
Caravan stowage.
Okay, let's see. So we want to grab those rings, put them into over here. Remove the demon blood and put some health here, regeneration, elemental resistance, and reduction to 6 reduction, flat reduction to enemy resistance with the Monkey King's trickery, and some dexterity.
Good.
Right?
Bye.
Do we have enough for vitality resistance? We have 74 vitality resistance even without any demon blood here. Perfect, perfect. Get my Titan Quest Vault. Actually, I can even equip a different ring here altogether. Right, so we're removing a relic from this, removing a relic from this. There's a level 18 ring here, level 15 ring. Could be better than my current one. The Alopix Night Fox saying, so is this person damage still overpowered? I wouldn't say it was overpowered before. Dude, like, it was good, but no. It never was overpowered. Because of a damage reflection, right? I was, in fact, when I had all the builds with a huge percent damage, if you're talking about, yeah, it's huge percent damage, I was getting wrecked by damage reflection, one shooting myself from a damage reflection, but they apparently nerfed damage reflection, so percent damage became even better than it was before. They nerfed percent reflection. We played recently the percent damage build with Neidan Mastery plus Hunting Mastery, and it was the best build I ever played. Yeah. It was the best build I ever played. It's very good. So I would say the piercing damage became even better. Momentum restoring, as long as you don't predominantly fight the undead, but like that's why like you for piercing damage builds you take in a lot of like hunted mastery, right? Hunted mastery, and you just like removing the piercing resistance with steady prey and stuff like that. So it doesn't really matter.
Have something to store?
But yeah, like piercing damage build is very good. But I was playing it as a spear mastery with a spear. The Night Fox saying, I'm ever a fan of the bulk charmer. Bone charmer, not the type. I was like wondering about that. What is that about? Yeah, so I didn't actually test it. I did notice that they nerfed that damage reflection, but I didn't test it any of my prison, you know, range pierce throwing weapons prison builds or on the damage reflection if they still like, can one shoot themselves from a damage reflection or not. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. I mean, I played that Neidan Mastery build, the Pilgrim build with the prison damage, with a lot of DPS, huge DPS, and there was absolutely no damage reflection whatsoever. So yeah. Okay, maybe we should get this ring over here. It's like a cold damage, but it's more strength and health. was giving like fire damage. Oh well. Gonna lose some DPS. Almost 500 DPS. But we're getting more health. Nah. Let's stick with the DPS. Let's stick with the DPS. Then we put in those relics here.
All right.
King's Trickery, a Monkey King's Trickery, and a little bit of health over here. An elemental resistance, 26 elemental resistance. Not bad. Could be better, of course. Let's get back. A Bone Charmer is focusing on bows, right? I wouldn't dare say the Bone Charmer did better for me than the semi-immortal hero specs back in the days. Oh, not better artifact, Randall's saying. Shroud of Eternal Night. We're going like the Shroud of Eternal Night is like more precision damage, physical damage, stuff, attack speed. We're doing more like of intelligence, right? So actually playing Pale Moon here it's okay. It's okay. There was like pendant of level 15 artifact, Sky Pendant or something. But I think this is better still because of again 15 intelligence bonus. And I need that 15 intelligence bonus to keep my Holobert helping on. Yeah, our vitality resistance is sorted out, we're good. Yeah, so like I never play either bow charmer or the Harus specs, so I don't have like any experience with those. Can say how good they are or not. My one experience with the bow build, it was range build. It was very strong, DPS wise. It was very strong, good cleaning speed. But then again, I got wrecked with basically the same stuff as my Dragon Hunter. It's like damage deflection. I just like one-shotted myself a couple of times, finding that Meow Meow elite, you know, that elite and legendary difficulty with his energy shield, and that energy shield has a tremendous damage deflection. I just like basically one-shooted yourself. So that wasn't very fun. And also like that elite was staying in his idle animation, so he didn't even have the shield activated when I let my arrows fly. He didn't even like put that bloody shield when I was dead already. Night Focus is vitality resistance only becoming really important against Typhoon. No. Vitality resistance is like top 1 resistance that you need to care about. It's like basically any weapon that have health reduction percentage, right? That's the vitality damage. And the skeleton, as early as even on in Greece, the skeletons have these weapons, monster infrequent weapon called skeleton darts, and those skeleton darts can reduce your health by 50% or more. So basically, one hit you're already like down by 50% if you don't have like vitality resistance.
Yes? Good day.
So it's generally better to get it like as fast as possible, not to get any chances against those like skeletons. All right, yeah. I mean, you probably can survive 50% reduction most time of the day, if you don't, if you have full health, that is. Just need to be fast enough. But what if you're proc like in succession, like twice in a row? Then you're dead immediately. Admittedly, it was on legendary difficulty back in the days when I got killed one-shotted by those bloody skeleton darts on my assassin with 14k health. So since then I put in like utmost importance on the vitality resistance. Maybe I never noticed because of my bonuses against undead. I'm not sure like bonuses against undead like gonna prevent that minus health reduction from happening. I'm not sure that's working. But yeah, Typhoon need kind of like health leech resistance actually more than vitality resistance. So like back before the Eternal Embers, vitality resistance was a combination of vitality resistance and health leech resistance, but they somehow again separated. Like if you check out the vitality resistance description right now, you see that they remove this statement about vitality and life leech attacks. Right, so it's only like vitality attacks, and Typhon dealing like life leech attacks. So I don't know like if they put it in the separate, some secret separate stat again, because a lot of items in Eternal Embers now have some life leech resistance, bonus to life leech resistance instead of vitality again. That's a little bit concerning, but we don't have like any like life leech resistance as a separate stats anywhere, because it could be a hidden stat. Yeah, so I would say the vitality resistance still helping against Typhon fight quite a bit against his life leech drain. So it's still working. It's still working. The most thing you need like vitality resistance obviously is starting from Hades Act, and Hades fight itself. That's why when you like need your vitality resistance at least on 65% around that. Otherwise you could be like one-shotted by his opener. Okay, we did level up, did we not? But I didn't spend the points. I was gonna go Neidan Mastery. Climbing the staff. 19 Dexterity. 19 Dexterity, we need 220. 25 for Dragon Runes here. So not there yet, unfortunately. The funniest thing is that level 25 or something we can get next tier of a Dragon Rune, like the epic Dragon Rune. They require even more dexterity. Okay, lid down. No challenge. I'm getting to the labyrinth here. This taking quite a bit of time. 3 hours. 3 hours since we started. Usually we die doing it like a normal difficulty around 2 hours, even less, depending on the build. I mean the Grease Act. So the cleaning speed not very good so far. But that's like only granted since I sacrificed my DPS, a lot of my DPS for the sake of more damage at the late game. Alright, leveling up mastery instead of leveling up skills. So as a Bone Charmer, I never like I have a Spirit Ward which prevents 62% of damage undead doing to me, and if somehow do get me the Death Ward, revives me once per like few minutes. The Death Ward can activate it if you got killed in one hit, by the way. Yeah, I know, but I mean, That's a thing I also learned from bloody hard personal experience. Memento Mori, I have never activated that sword. It simply like did not happen. Yeah, if your health, for example, so a death sword activated on like 20% of your health, right? 20 or 30%, 20%, 25. And but if you like, for example, you have like 50% of your health currently, and enemy killing you like right away with one hit. So if the damage exceeded 50% mark, the death sword will not activate it. So it's not preventing you from dying. If the damage enough to like one shot you right away, it's not preventing you from dying. Unfortunately. Yeah, there were some builds we lost our zero deaths because of like I saw that we can prevent the deaths from happening by having the death sword. I have to counter Spirit Ward next. Yeah, basically like you probably most of the time, even through the Greece Act and Egypt Act, you'll be okay without having the vitality resistance, like zero vitality resistance. Most of the time, like if you take like 100 hours playing through those acts, maybe you're gonna die one time during those 100 hours. Maybe. So like the chance of dying due to the vitality damage, negligible more or less. But it's like the vitality resistance for me always was like top resistance, the first resistance you need to get, and it's easy to get. Like let's be honest, it's like it's very easy to get. You just put the demon blood on one of your green ring, and you're set. Like demon blood, especially on level 18 you can get, or level 24 you can get epic demon blood already. So it's like all the vitality resistance you need. Next you need to care about poison resistance. Alright, poison resistance, then piercing and fire resistance. Kinda certain that in that order. If I die, I reset my character in general. I hit any points on my death counter. Yeah, it's like called the hardcore, right? You died, your character dead, you reset. Why I'm not doing hardcore here? Because I'm more interested in the builds themselves, you know, like trying to get maximum from the builds. And if we die in, right, sometimes I die in like to actually the pilot the player mistakes. Admittedly, I got like quite good at the game, so I'm not dying that often to the player mistake. But it could happen. Like I could like get distracted for a second by a shot or something. So I could die because of that kind of mistakes. I could panic even sometimes. But generally, I want to showcase the build itself, its strong points and its weak points, right? If the build died at some point, like a Dragon Hunter build we had, like the worst build from last year. So Dragon Hunter, we died like 13 times on that build. It was a good DPS build, very strong. The damage reflection was a weak point of that build. We died a couple of times for damage reflection, like literally one-shooting myself. Could that be avoided? It probably could. Well, in most cases, but not always. So that was a weak point of the build. And another weak point, if I like give up on the damage reflection, I wouldn't like actually know about another weak point of that build, and it was Ductile. Ductile just destroyed that Dragon Hunter build. We were playing with piercing damage throwing weapons, So I was using skeleton darts with 50% piercing ratio, one of the highest piercing ratio for the weapons. And the you know, the dactyls, they don't care that much about projectile damage because they have the bloody deflection. And I was relying on my health leech and killing enemy fast. The build didn't have good survivability skills. Dactyl just destroyed it several times in a row. So I do interested in those, like pointing out those kind of weak and strong points of the builds. That's why I'm not playing hardcore. And not playing any self-found builds, like self-found items. But in perspective, like in the future, we're gonna do hardcore runs. Just another 1500 hours in Titan Quest, and we'll get to that point. The Night Fox saying, yeah, herbal remedies love the poison. I saw in love with that skill. There's even for the any intelligent build. For any intelligent build, there is this herbalist jerkin item, the breastplate, and it's giving you level 4 or level 5 herbal remedies, so you can like supplement for your poison resistance with that. The skill from the breastplate. So you just get in like breastplates for a couple of seconds, put in the herbal remedies, and using whatever breastplates you're gonna find, you find with after that. Know who kills me at the time, weirdly enough? Cerberus. But Zeus cracks. It's not a laughing matter, guys. The Cerberus is probably the most nerve-wracking fight I have here for myself as well. And we died quite a lot to those bloody cracks, bloody poison fissures, acidic fissures. Just recently, like our Elementalist build, I went there, so like it was a pad build. I didn't even need to go inside the bloody room, but I still went. I second my pass, but I was like staying on bloody fissure, the bloody fissure near the entrance, and it got me like in a second. Dude, like it was so bad, so bad. In fact, my very first build that I got a 0 deaths with almost died on legendary difficulty to exact the same problem. But I did have like the Marduk's Table of Destiny, and the Marduk's Table of Destiny artifact has this wonderful ability that whenever you're about to die, it's giving you like 10 seconds of invulnerability or something, and it's literally saved me. Save my first 0 deaths run. Yeah, you're saying sometimes the dogs get you like with that. Like every time this is like probably the most dangerous fight like for a lot of my builds. No kidding, no kidding. So I know where you're coming from. Okay, meanwhile we don't have a potion of experience here, let's grab it. Yeah, I fear Cerberus more than any other boss. I would say same here. Like, admittedly, recently we had like those new bosses or new elites, like Toxic Anubis, for example. The Toxic Anubis, the Slayer. That's a new elite in a hidden area in Eternal Embers, as basically the strongest elite. So yeah, his could be like very hard to deal with. And he could who could be like the guy who actually kill you. And because this happening like It's happening basically at the end of the legendary difficulty. Imagine like losing your 0 death streak at the end of legendary difficulty. Feels like awful. Never met him yet, only recently started the new Titan quest. Yeah, it's the guy who's very strong. Depending on the build you're playing though. Our previous 2 builds I dealt with him like quite easily. Like the Pilgrim, the strongest build, piercing damage build. We just killed the guy like in 3 seconds or so. It was ridiculous. But before that we have like we have a challenge run with Conqueror. The Cursed Shrines challenge round. So Cursed Shrines reducing your resistances and some other stats like resistances by 100 additionally percent, minus 100% to your resistances, and minus 20% to your defensive offensive ability. So making basically your character like way weaker. But that Conqueror just couldn't like deal with the Toxic Anubis at all. He was like dying like 3 or 5 times before I gave up. So that's saying a lot. And it wasn't that bad of a build, despite of the curses, despite of the shrines. Yeah. The Knight Fox saying I always play in the Hunter Master build. I would recommend you try the Pilgrim build. It's Hunter Mastery plus Neidan Mastery. In fact, there is a link on the Discord channel. I have all the info about that build in our channel. If you like want to compare your build to mine build, get some information about what kind of items and stuff I was using for it. It's basically the strongest build currently in the game. I feel like it is the strongest one. Oh, we've played on a console, so don't have an Aiden yet. Oh. Was there any news about when they're gonna get the DLC on the consoles? Last time I heard that they actually weren't planning to release it anytime soon. It will come in time, of course, but yeah, gonna take quite a bit of time, so. Wait a minute, we did level up here, guys. Forgot to put my points. Okay, those guys dead, let's level up. Yeah, the first time I saw the Neidan Mastery, I was like very pessimistic about it, like really pessimistic. I was like, what is this, some kind of support mastery? Maybe for intelligent build? But it's actually good with the dexterity build and intelligent build and like a solo mastery itself. I'm very impressed about Neidan as a mastery. Very good mastery. Okay, we're gonna go level up it again, getting more dexterity here. So I currently have 169 dexterity. Still not enough for any broken runes. The Night Fox, I mean, they like money, so they sell us the new DLC eventually. But you know, the cost of a DLC to put a DLC on the console, they pay in something like especially every time they updating the DLC or something, right? And there's Titan Quest have like a lot of patches recently, so I don't think they were gonna go in the console anytime soon. Because, like I say, they still like patching, doing like a lot of bringing a lot of new features to Titan Quest. So maybe like in a couple of years, you're gonna see Eternal Embers. With all how the things going right now. And then again, like for the console, there's a lot of other challenges, programming challenges you need to solve compared to the PC. So like porting to the console current version and porting all of those like beta patches and like real patches like could be like very hard for a small group of developers, and not worth the money they will get from it, basically. Yeah, I'll be patient. So have still so many gear to grind away. How is actually like a grinding gear on console works, right? On PC we can use like the Titan Quest Vault here to save all of our gear. But do you like use the mule characters for all of your gear? Is this how you operate on a console? It's quite tedious, if that's the case. Okay, character mules. Dude, like I remember the time, not long ago, so when the mule characters was also my main means to hold my gear. And it was like and the moment I got a Titan Quest Vault and like understand the difference about how much time is actually saved me in a lot of aspects, sorting through the gear, just like putting the gear away. There's like hours and hours of time saved. And hours of hours I can stream. Have a 3 mules for every mastery. Yeah, I had like 20 mules or something like before I got to the Titan Quest Vault. There's like only 6 mules to hold relics and charms, right? Every mule for each difficulty. Like 1 mule for a charms, a normal difficulty, 1 mule for the relics normal difficulty, and so on. And then I got like run out of space on those guys. Thankfully, it did happen like right before like I got Titan Quest Vault.
You travel quickly.
Okay, level 19, almost level 20. That's okay level. Usually we get like around 20, right? Before getting to Egypt, so we're good on levels here. Don't worry, when I abandoned the mules and got Vault, I was able to reduce my stuff so much that mules would suffice. No more need to keep like double and variants too. And there's like a lot of stuff, right?
Greetings, let us pray this.
A lot of like quality of life improvements with the mule. It was getting from mules to the vault. Like even like crafting the artifacts, right? Don't need to spend your like hours and hours collecting the resources and trying to get that bloody bonus on completion on that artifact.
Hurry. The monsters will be here. What do you want? Quick, before I pack up.
So it's like a lot of, like I say, quality of life improvements.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go and grab a quest here.
It's not the monsters would have come pouring.
Right, guys. Like, so usually we're gonna play a Titan quest like around 4 hours in the morning, right? We're currently on 3 hours. But since like we do have like electricity problems, I don't know where I'm gonna get like electricity shut down here. I think we're gonna finish the Titan quest part of the stream right now. Gonna continue tomorrow if everything will be fine, of course. And we're gonna start Elden Ring, and after Elden Ring we're gonna play the Plague Requiem, the new game in the Plague series. So that's the plan. So there's still supposedly will be 10 or something hours of stream in general, like 7 hours at least from now, with this 3 hours. But like I say, don't know what happened with the electricity grid right now, since we do have another terrorist attack again, and I don't know what they hit this time around. So let's see, what happened with the build itself. Let's talk about what happened with the build right now. But before that, Night Fox saying I never keep the doubles, they replace them the lower stats ones. Yeah, that's the stuff I need actually to sort out in my Titan Quest Vault. because I have a lot of doubles. Remember, there was not so many times that where I wasn't sure what which stats were worse. In most item you can determine like some major stat, right? You want to keep, but there are some items, admittedly, that have like two stats, and you're thinking like sometimes you better to have like a little bit of this compared to the little bit of that. Yeah, I had that times as well. Okay, meanwhile, level 19. Gear-wise, we got our Oracle Vestment here for level 9. We're still probably gonna keep it through the Egypt area. We got the Pale Moon here as artifacts for a little bit of intelligence bonus that I need to keep this Hallowed helmet right now. Actually, I don't need it anymore, do I? I can replace it. I've used so this build was requested by Arcadius, and he specifically mentioned that we need to use Australian weapons for this build. We did equip our first throwing weapons on level 4, thanks to some manipulation with attribute points. Have the buckler here, Outrider buckler with the dexterity. Alright, Peon with more dexterity, rings a little bit for strength and health bonus, and mostly for DPS. That's like all about the gear. All about the gear we have on this build. The problem is throwing weapon, right? This is technically we're playing an intelligent oriented build. We already have 241 intelligence compared to dexterity. However, we need a lot of dexterity to equip those well, weapons, right? You need a lot of the dexterity. What I decided to do with this particular build is something I never was doing for any of my previous builds I played before. So usually, how I level up the build, I got like one master to level 8, put like the skills I'm gonna use further on 1 point most of the time, right? And then I'm going to go and put 1 point in another master. If you do want some skills from this, I'm gonna level up and get the skills. So basically, I put in more points into skills. This time around, we spend almost all my points into masters themselves, so getting a maximum bonus from dexterity and to equip the Drugen runes as fast as possible. And those runes require the basic version of them require 225 dexterity. So we need to work on that. Maybe need to get like some, maybe Captain Signet, for example, that reducing requirements. I should actually need to think about some gear that reducing the requirements, so we can equip this Drugen runes faster. The one skill points, the one skills I put the points into was like Runeward Feather to reduce my strength requirements from weapons. So we need to care about strength and dexterity at the same time. We level up the rune weapons, put like 3 points into rune weapons here. So we have more damage, good against boss fights, for the boss fights. So charging those rune weapons, giving them more intelligence, means more elemental damage, and with transmute more weapon-based damage into elemental with transmutation here. We have energy drain here for like additional 4% of attack damage to convert it to health, but it's not doing that much, honestly. And we also had the Hour of Tranquility for like the survivability, basic survivability. Elemental resistance 12%, physical resistance 6%, 12% damage absorption. That's what it's doing, and it's doing its job fine. So we're gonna continue to level up our Rune Neidan Master to gain more of the dexterity, dexterity in the future, and hopefully we can get like the
What?
Dworgen
Do you
runes.
need something?
This one sometime soon, close to level 20, 22 maybe, if I get some items that reduce requirements. Okay, that's the plan for the build, and that's what happened. Obviously, 0 deaths here. Defensive ability 169, still enough to do anything and everything we want here. and a DPS like not perfect, decent enough, but like we spent 3 hours cleaning the grease out, and that's actually too long. Also, chat was like saying something. I remember Mori. Yeah, I can add up resistances and compare the totals, or I can vex myself with 20 more strength was worse, 10% less resistance, etc. Yes, that happened. It happens sometimes. In this case of Doubts, I keep both of them, and it's really hard with the characters. Yeah, and that's how you became a hoarder. Memento Mori too long. I'm in Egypt, Epic Egypt, after 50 hours of my no mastery challenge. Nice. Are you actually still playing it? I saw you put that on hold. In any case, guys, we're gonna take 2 minutes break over here, switch into 3 minutes breaks, switch into that Elder Ring, switch into Elder Ring. We're gonna get to Titan Quest tomorrow. But meanwhile, Elder Ring.